Hi, this is a screencast of installing the AWS CLI, the unified set of tools. We first start by downloading the dependencies. So we'll create a directory called opt AWS, and we'll download the distribute setup.py, which is a dependency for what is called as PIP. So once this is installed, we'll go ahead and install another tool which is called PIP, which is the Python package installer. Since the AWS tools are primarily based on Python, we need to install PIP. So once this is ready, we can actually download the latest set of tools. So for that, we'll actually use PIP install AWS CLI. So this is going to download and unpack the command line utilities of AWS, which are the new unified set of tools. So this is going to take a while depending on your internet connection. So once this is set up, we'll have access to the new set of tools. So now this is installed. So we can then create a text file which is going to contain our access key, secret key, and the default region. And we're going to include that in an environment variable which is going to be called as AWS config file. Once that is set up, we can try out by typing AWS EC2 describe regions. And as you notice, this is exactly similar to the old syntax. So this is going to print all the available regions. You can also add a parameter which is the output type. And if you mention text, instead of emitting JSON, it's going to emit text output. So with this in place, we can now try and launch an instance. So now we'll actually type a long command. We'll come back and revisit this. So this is going to be equivalent to EC2 run instances, but it starts with AWS, which is the Python script, followed by run instances. Then we are going to input the image ID, the instance type, the key name that we're going to use when we are SSH into the instance, then the security groups, the min count, and the max count of instances. So once we provide all these parameters, the command line tool will actually launch an instance. So let's switch to the browser and do a quick refresh, and we should be able to see the instance up and running. So once we have this, we can actually grab the instance ID. We come back to the command line and we try out terminate instances. And we just provide the instance ID, and this is going to simply terminate the instance. So there we go. And once we come back and refresh the browser, we should see that the instance is being shutting down. So as simple as that. So this is a great new way of dealing with a set of AWS services. It's just not EC2. There are half a dozen services that are being supported. So this is a new way of dealing with the AWS services from the command line.